Hello, I would like to share with you another reported problem. This one is associated with cumulative update 5 in Blackboard Learn for multiple releases. Specifically, this demo is done in the October 2014 CU5 version. So what we have here are basically problems within the grade center. The known issue that's associated with it is just called issue navigating away from grading attempt in grade center, but there's a little bit more to it than just navigation. So let's first demonstrate what the symptoms of the problem are, and then I'll show some workarounds to the situation. So we'll go ahead and navigate to the course. And within this course, we'll switch to the grade center. At this point, everything works as expected. And the grade center loads, we can actually grade the assignment. Now, this assignment that we are having problems with is a quiz with open-ended questions. And the symptoms of the problem will appear inside of the needs grading view or inside of the grading of the attempt. So right now I could actually just type in grades for students, and I can do that by perhaps reading their responses and then just grading right in the grade center. However, the way faculty would prefer to do that, of course, is by going to needs grading and then navigating to a specific user. So at this point, we see certain symptoms of the problem. For example, as we scroll down to the responses of students, we see that the interface is not loading correctly. The virtual text box is not loading correctly. We have some missing buttons, and this is consistent across this GUI loading. Also, other symptoms involved our inability to navigate through the menu. So I would like to reload the grade center. I am clicking on it and I am unable to do that. Another symptom is that when navigation is possible, we are going to get this error, which is rather scary. We automatically want to stay on the page. This is, of course, generated by the browser, not by Blackboard Learn code as it is expected. In order for me to actually do something, I would have to leave the page, and I'll demonstrate in a second why the saving will still take place after we leave the page. The other symptom is that at the bottom we are unable to press the exit button. I'm clicking on exit, nothing happens. Save and exit also do not work. And then the save and next, they generate again this pop-up, which is rather confusing. We definitely don't want to leave the page. We would like to have the grade saved. So those are the symptoms. Now we would expect this to work correctly. Now I will navigate to cumulative update 6 of our version. I would like to be able to select the student, and when their grade is loaded, I would like to be able to, of course, press on the exit button like so, and then have the navigation work correctly. And then as I press save and next, I would like to navigate without these additional scary pop-ups. So let's go back to cumulative update 5 and let's take a look at some of the workarounds. So the first one is that we can, of course, read the responses of students, and we could now refresh the page and then enter the grade just as a total right inside of the grade center. Here's a second workaround. We actually can provide feedback for the student, right? And we can provide the grade. I will provide 1 so that I can remove it after the demo. But we'll go ahead and provide the grades. We can type in additional feedback. In fact, let's go ahead and say this is a test. All right, and because the other buttons do not work, we'll go ahead and press Save Next, and we will say Leave Page. Now, counterintuitively, this actually will save our grading. So if I go back and try to re-navigate by saying leave the page, re-navigate to the grade center, let me go ahead and locate the student here that we were working with. It's right here. And so we can see that in fact the grading did work. However, it's definitely not working as we would expect. We have these pop-ups. So in short, it's okay to press leave, and then we can grade these attempts as expected. So we'll fix it as soon as possible, and thank you very much.